Oh, well.
Never gonna stop now, baby.
Well, hi everybody. Welcome to the house that is officially mad. If you're new around here, also welcome. You are now mad by default because you're watching this video. You're welcome. If you do like my content and you haven't subscribed, consider smashing that subscribe button, giving us a thumbs up, chucking us a comment, and doing all the things. There's ways to support me. No obligations, of course. I have buy me a coffee and all that shebang. Currently trying to save for a rebounder, folks. I really want one. But any help that you can offer would be fantastic. Like I said, no obligation, none whatsoever. I just love having you here. Perhaps you'd like to tell me where you're from if you're new around here. It'd be nice to know where you are in this great big world. So this week's video, well, I do actually need some help with some troubleshooting. That means I need you guys. Yep, we're here, folks. I need you guys to help me do some troubleshooting. So I'm going to tell you what happened this week for a couple of nights, tell you what I'm doing, and then hopefully, collectively, we can hopefully find some kind of an answer, because I've been racking my brains about it. So there were 2 days last week where, if you've been around here for quite some time, you will know that I used to suffer terribly with restless leg syndrome. Now, by terribly, I mean I could have a football match on my own in the bed at night with no assistance whatsoever and probably win the cup final as a result. Just saying. Anyway, there were 2 nights this week where the restless legs, my goodness, drove me absolutely insane. There were 2 nights where I could barely sleep because of it. It was the worst it's ever been, like really bad. All right, so bear with me. So that's what happened. I have a few theories, but I'm just not sure where we're going with this now. Right, so first of all, we all pretty much know that the viral vertigo is the crystals, calcium crystals in the ear, that are in the wrong spot, and they need to either dissolve or, you do that. Is it Epley? No. There's a maneuver. I can't remember. That helps to actually maneuver it out of that particular part of the inner ear. Anyway, fact is they're calcium based. Bear with me. I use a vibration plate. I have done for quite some time now. I don't stand on it because I'm not quite there yet, but close. Really close. Really close. I need a little bit of courage on that one. I'm just a bit scared. So I'm, given the current situation, even more scared to stand on it for any length of time because of what's going on. Just wait. Hold on. I am getting to a point, I swear. So what I've learned about things like calcium absorption, right, is that it sort of works on a 20-hour sort of rotational system, if you like. The body's very clever. We all know this if we're around here, right? And also, and this is actually from Dr. Berg, I learned this from Dr. Berg, what can happen is that you can also have an excess of calcium buildup, if you like, in the lymphatic system, right? I wonder how many are already there and what I'm going to ask, or where I'm going with this by just saying that. So if you put together the fact that although my lymphatic system isn't working optimally, if I could just make English my first language today, that would be great. Okay, thanks, bye. It is actually moving because of the vibration plate, okay? So then you cut forward to the fact I'm getting these little excess crystally things in my ears. It is better. It's not completely gone. And the fact that I've been taking now for, please don't advise me to take any of the following because I'm already taking them. Vitamin D, K2, and I've started taking the electrolytes again, which has salt, potassium, and magnesium in it, right? So I'm doing all those things because Dr. Berg said in order for the D2 to work effectively, you need the K2 and you need the magnesium. And that's, I used to think that the magnesium was the only thing I really needed. And for the most part, it did actually work. Prior to Carnivore, I just took a magnesium supplement at night, which would deaden the restless legs. But also back then, I didn't have a lymphatic system that was working properly, if at all. It was kind of like, it felt like it was trying to work, but nah, it wasn't. But now it has been starting to work. And coupled with the fact that I've been taking those 3 supplements, the vitamin D, the K2, and the magnesiums together, is it possible? Here's my question. Is it possible that with the small amount of movement I've got in the lymphatic system, in the legs, coupled with taking those 3 things, is it possible that the restless legs was caused by the fact that the calcium is now trying to absorb properly? Is that a thing? Is it a thing? Because like before, like towards the end of last year, I stopped taking the electrolytes because I didn't have any restless legs. I was drinking this, which has minerals in it, and I thought maybe it was enough. But now that I'm taking it again, and we all know that vitamins and supplements and stuff like that are accumulative. They don't work straight away. You have to be taking them for a while to feel the full effect. So is that effect starting to happen? The restless legs, I kid you not, was the worst it's ever been last week for those 2 nights. I thought I was going to go insane. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I thought I may as well get up because this is going to keep my husband awake, poor bugger. So, but I didn't. I persisted. It was hard. It was really hard because it was really, really bad. So yeah, is it at all possible that because I've started taking those 3 things again, or taking those 3 things and taking those 2 things, the D and the K2, and then started taking the electrolytes again, coupled with the, although maybe slightly sluggish, but slightly moving lymphatic system, and the calcium now starting to sort of try and absorb and break away kind of thing and go into the body where it should. Is it possible that that's what caused it? Because I'm batting 0. Honestly, I'm batting 0. I don't know. So over to you. There you go. I know some of you really like a medical conundrum. Go for it. I would love to hear what you've got to say about it. Sincerely. So chuck us a comment in the comments section below. Lay it on me. Let's have it all. Theories, conclusions, and stuff. But yeah, don't tell me to take vitamin D, K2, or magnesium, or potassium, or salt, because I'm doing that now, okay? So don't advise me on something I'm already doing. You are probably wondering how things went this week with the weigh-in stuff and the photographs and stuff. Well then, how about we cue the montage? Yeah, not bad, eh? I'll take it. I'll take it. I mean, obviously, the photographs tell a story all on their own. They really do. It's one thing to look at the figures, the numbers, and stuff like that. But when you look at those photographs, it's like, which is why I think photographs are really important. And I do believe that taking measurements is very important when you're on this journey. It just helps you be more tuned in with your body. It works for me. It works for me. I am starting to look at the photograph, the day one photograph, and it's like, who is that? Oh my God. And I remember years ago when I was on Tony Ferguson, although I did take photographs, I got to the other end of it, like about 130 kilos. And I'm like, who is that? I was looking at the person who had lost all that weight and done all that healing and stuff. And it scared me. It really did scare me. What scares me now is how I looked at the start. If you do happen to be as big as me or bigger, taking those photographs are going to be important. And I'm going to tell you why. When you sit here like I do and do these videos for you guys, I have to look at those images every week. And it's exposure therapy. I'm already getting used to what I look like now, as opposed to how I looked before. I'm like, who was that? Oh my God. But with the Tony Ferguson, when I first found low carb, it was the other way around. And what happened was it scared the living daylights out of me, and I just headed for the hills. So if all you're doing is weighing yourself, seriously, folks, even if you just do it once a month, take photographs, please. It gives you an added layer to your journey that will invariably help you in the long run. Okay? It is extremely helpful. So please try and make a point of doing it. Okay? And measurements too, because it moves around. Look at my hips. This week went up. Everything else went down, but the hips went up. Which also leads me to believe that the lymphatic system is doing something very strange. Just saying. But yeah, all of those things add up to the big picture. You can't get just one picture from just taking the weight. And why wait for other people to notice? If all you're doing is taking the weight and then relying on other people to notice that you've lost weight, why wait for that validation? Give that validation to yourself by taking photographs and going, dang, do it. Why not? Because, at the end of the day, we're doing this. We're doing this. And it's a heck of a ride. It really, really is. So why not give yourself a pat on the back? Take your own photographs. Don't wait for somebody else to notice. You don't need validation from external people. But you do need to love yourself more by giving yourself that self-love, that sense of self. It gives you that by taking the photographs and looking at them, putting them side by side to go, whoa. Yeah, it's done me the world of good. And I get to present this to you guys. But I'd love to know if you are taking photographs too. Even if you don't have to do it I'd take it every week because I'm flipping nosy, eh? Gotta know everything. But take them once a month. Take them on the first of every month. Why not? Why not? Give yourself a pat on the back. You deserve it. You do. Hello. Who told you that you're not allowed to love yourself like that? You are. You are. I am sorry about not doing a video on Friday. did have emergency family stuff come up, and I know that you understood, and I appreciate the fact that you did understand. I am sorry for it, but I know that you understand. But I will leave you in peace for now. I will say those that have become members of the La Favorita section of the membership area, I am working on something for you guys. Oh yeah. Thinking outside the box just a little bit, doing something really special for you guys. On that note, I'm going to go. I want you to be kind to those around you. Protect your peace. Don't take any crap, you hear? Be kind to yourself. You are loved. You are appreciated. And hey, this just in. You are enough. I love you guys so very, very much. See you Friday. Mwah.
Yeah, yeah.